Okay, we're going to fill this up with water, Mama.
All right, we're starting our making tomato juice.
He did cut it off. He was a bad boy.
Dennis is filling up
not
the
even allowed to
container.
go down the steps and he was doing it. I'm squirting water into the bucket.
Okay.
It's the beginning process of canning.
Brother Ron is putting the tomatoes into the wash bath to be washed. Look how nice and red. Okay, now we're grinding the tomatoes after they've been cut into little pieces. There you go.
My mama cut them small, Mom. Cut them small. Small.
Yeah, so they'll go through the machine.
There's the beautiful juice coming out.
Tough skins, buddy.
Okay, next step is to wash the jars
Yeah.
and then put them in the oven on low for how long?
Low and let them get real hot.
How long do you keep them in the oven?
Well, but when you can't touch them,
So they get really hot.
really hot
Okay.
to the touch.
Okay, now the juice is on the stove and Mom's adding a teaspoon per quart, right?
Yeah.
Of salt.
And we're going to put 1/4 of a cup of sugar, and we're going to see if it's going to be sweet enough. We don't want it to be sour because it won't be good if it's
So you
sour.
just start with 1/4 of a cup and then you
Yeah, then
test
I
it.
keep adding.
Okay.
Fill the jars. They're not hot enough. I want you to fill.
Okay.
You have to not be able to grab
not be
them.
able to grab them.
You shouldn't be able to grab them. There's where you're it's sanitary.
So we added a cup,
We had half a cup
half
first,
a cup.
and then about 1/4 more.
Okay. And now, how long do you let that boil?
We're gonna let it boil.
Do you bring it to a boil or
Oh
not?
yeah, it has to boil.
And it's boiling for,
We'll see. We're gonna see how long. We're gonna time it.
well, what are you looking for?
We're gonna see that scum? We're gonna get all that scum disappear by itself. That's the water. That's the water in your juice.
You mean that, like foam?
Yeah, that
All the
foam is water. We want that to evaporate. Let me see now. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so that's good.
Into the jar unless the pot's hot, so we'll just let that sit there.
So this is the next procedure, and you're going to fill the jar.
The jar is very
Oh,
hot.
The
good.
jar is
And
very hot.
We have the funnel here.
Okay, cool.
So basically, we want to make sure before you dip up, you want to go down deep and get it stirred, so
Right,
you're not,
so you're not
letting
just
it-
getting like the juice or
right.
water.
Yeah, you want to make it nice and even.
Make sure you don't burn it.
And then pour your juice into the jar.
Oh man.
Are we ready to pour in, Mom?
What the good aroma.
This pot is. The other one's not
Now,
ready.
how
So
far
you
up
wanna
are you
come
going?
Up, I'd say about 1/2 inch from the top. You want to bring it up to right where the threads begin. About
Okay,
right
right
like
there.
that. Put your pot back in, your dipping pot back in the pot so it stays hot.
Yeah.
In there, hot.
You remove your funnel, and you want to wipe with a nice dry paper towel along the edge where the seal's going to be.
Okay.
And inspect it, see if there's any cracks.
And then
Yeah.
you get your lid on. Where's the paper? Where's a
Down there.
towel?
Put it down there on the floor to get cool.
And you just get your towel and you tight, and that's it.
That's it.
Let me see here.
Are they hot, Jim? Yeah, they're
Real hot.
So Jimmy's doing his first jar, and we're gonna see how well he does. He's stirring, making
Pouring.
tomato juice.
Don't get nervous.